Throughout history, there have been stories. Stories of disappearances, of unsolved crimes, and ancient wonders. Welcome to Mysteries of the Unknown, where the past meets the unexplained. Join us as we explore the greatest enigmas of all time. On November 24th, 1971, a man known only as D.B. Cooper did the unthinkable. He hijacked a commercial airplane, demanded a ransom of $200,000, and then vanished into thin air. After receiving the money and parachutes, Cooper ordered the plane to take off again. Somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, he jumped into the night with the cash strapped to his body. Despite one of the largest manhunts in FBI history, no trace of Cooper was ever found. No body, no parachute, and only a small portion of the ransom money was ever recovered. Over the years, countless suspects have been named, but none have been proven. The case remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. Stonehenge, a prehistoric marvel that has stood for over 4,000 years. Its towering stones, some weighing up to 25 tons, are arranged with precision that defies the technology of its time. Was it built by ancient druids for sacred rituals? Or perhaps by a lost civilization with knowledge we can only imagine? Some even believe extraterrestrial hands guided its creation. Despite centuries of study, the true purpose of Stonehenge remains shrouded in mystery. Was it an astronomical calendar, a burial ground, or a place of spiritual power? The stones seem to hold secrets, whispering stories of a time long forgotten. But one thing is certain, Stonehenge continues to captivate and mystify us, a timeless enigma etched into the landscape. In 524 BC, the mighty Persian emperor Cambyses II sent an army of 50,000 soldiers to conquer the Oracle of Amun in the Siwa oasis. But this formidable force would never reach its destination. As they ventured deep into the Egyptian desert, a massive sandstorm engulfed them. The sky turned black, the wind roared like a beast, and the army vanished without a trace. For centuries, the fate of Cambyses II's army remained one of history's greatest mysteries. Did they perish in the storm, buried beneath the shifting sands? Or did they meet a more sinister end? Recent discoveries have sparked new theories. Some believe the army was ambushed by hostile tribes. Others suggest they may have succumbed to thirst or exhaustion. Yet no definitive evidence has ever been found. The lost army of Cambyses II remains a haunting enigma, a reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human ambition. Their story is etched into the sands of time, waiting to be uncovered. In 1587, 115 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island to establish a colony. But when their leader, John White, returned from England 3 years later, they had vanished. The only clue was the word Croatoan carved into a post. Did the settlers join the local tribe, or did they meet a darker fate? Centuries later, the fate of the lost colony remains one of America's greatest mysteries. In the autumn of 1888, the streets of Whitechapel were terrorized by a shadowy figure who would become one of history's most infamous serial killers, Jack the Ripper. Between August and November, 5 women, all poor and vulnerable, were brutally murdered. Their bodies were left mutilated, with clues suggesting the killer had anatomical knowledge. The killer taunted the police and the public, sending letters signed Jack the Ripper. One letter even included a piece of a human kidney, claiming it belonged to one of his victims. Despite one of the largest manhunts in history, Jack the Ripper was never caught. His identity remains a mystery, with suspects ranging from doctors and butchers to royalty and artists. Was he a lone madman, or part of a larger conspiracy? Theories abound, but the truth has never been uncovered. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And stay tuned, because in part 2, we'll dive even deeper into the world's greatest enigmas.